Today I'm going to show you how to install a disc on the Hoof Boss. We use the Hoof Boss with the battery pack, and our preferred blade is the chainsaw blade, also known as the C-disc. To change or install any disc on the Hoof Boss, you're going to have to use the flange holder or flange lock and the hex key that they provide. I prefer to remove it from its tether so it's easier to use. We prefer to use the 8-tooth chain on goats and sheep. It's minimum bounce and easy to control. To install the chain on the Hoof Boss, you're going to use the two mounting discs. They have a slight curve to them, and you're going to have that curved outward so that the chain is sandwiched in between them, and it serves as a locking washer. The mounting discs fit very snugly in the center of the chain. There are no notches or special places to line up, but it will snap into place when you have it in the right location. After you get the first mounting disc secure, you'll need to pay attention to the flat edges of the inner circle to line them up with the disc that you're placing on the back. That's going to be used for the flange to lock it onto the Hoof Boss. In my short video, I placed tape on it at this point to keep them from coming apart. But today I'm going to show you how to insert the screw and understand how that lines up. The flat edges of the flange, as you can see on some of the reflection here, is what's going to go through the center of the mounting disc and lock them in place. If the discs are not lined up, the flange is going to knock the back mounting disc off, which can be frustrating, but it's easy to get back in place. And after the flange goes through both discs, it's going to be flush with the one on the back. It should not be sticking out. If that is the case, then your mounting discs are on backwards. At this point, you can wrap the chain, the disc, and the flange all with a piece of painter's tape to keep them together while you're putting it onto the Hoof Boss. If you put the tape on it earlier to hold the disc in, the flange will sit on top of it, and that'll be okay. You will still be able to pull it off after it is on the Hoof Boss. Take one more look at the chain before you put it on the Hoof Boss. You're going to want the depth gauge to the left of the cutting edge. Next, place the flange lock on the spindle of the Hoof Boss to hold it in place. Make sure it is sitting flush against the shield so it's not going to interfere with the placement of the disc. Again, make sure you're putting the disc on with the depth gauge to the left of the cutting edge and insert the screw through the flange. Tighten the screw gently, but be careful and do not over-tighten it. You will have another opportunity to check its security before you're using it. After the screw is snug and holding the disc in place, you're going to remove the tape from the chainsaw blade. It does help if you remove the flange holder on the back so that you have more room to remove the tape off the back of the blade. Next, attach the battery and confirm that you have the blade tight enough. You're also going to make sure that you have the depth gauge to the left of the cutting edge because the motor spins counterclockwise. After testing the spin, if you really want to check the security of the disc, you can tap it on a piece of wood to make sure that the screw doesn't come loose and that everything is in proper alignment. If it makes you feel more comfortable, remove the battery and check the tightness of the disc again by putting on the flange holder and giving the screw just a small turn to check its security. Subscribe to our channel if this was helpful for you, and leave a comment if you have any questions about the Hoof Boss or any other tools from our other videos.